Nonprofit organizations evolve over time, and their governing documents need to keep pace with these changes. Outdated bylaws can leave your organization vulnerable to legal challenges and operational inefficiencies. Today, we're exploring how to properly amend bylaws for nonprofit organizations to ensure your governance remains effective and compliant. Bylaws are the foundational rules that govern how your nonprofit operates. They define your organizational structure, board responsibilities, voting procedures, and other critical aspects of governance. Think of bylaws as your nonprofit's internal constitution. Many nonprofit leaders avoid updating bylaws because the process seems daunting. However, failing to keep bylaws current can create serious problems. Organizations can actually face lawsuits for not following their own outdated bylaws, making regular reviews essential. Before making any changes, you must first understand what your current bylaws say about the amendment process. Most bylaws specify required notice periods, voting thresholds, and meeting procedures for amendments. This information is typically found in a specific section dedicated to amendments. The amendment process generally begins with drafting the proposed changes. Be precise about what language is being added, removed, or modified. Your draft should clearly show the current bylaw language, the proposed changes, and how the bylaw will read after amendment. Proper notification is crucial when amending bylaws. Members must receive detailed information about proposed changes, including the exact wording, the name of the person proposing the change, and the rationale behind it. This transparency ensures all stakeholders can make informed decisions. When it comes time to vote, follow the procedures outlined in your existing bylaws. This typically requires a motion to amend something previously adopted. The voting threshold for bylaw amendments is often higher than for regular business, commonly requiring a 2/3 majority. State laws play a significant role in nonprofit governance. Before finalizing any amendments, ensure your changes comply with your state's Nonprofit Corporation Act. What works in one state may not be legal in another, which is why copying another organization's bylaws is never recommended. Legal review is highly advisable when amending bylaws. An attorney with nonprofit experience can identify potential conflicts with state law, your articles of incorporation, or IRS requirements. This professional guidance helps prevent future complications. Some bylaw changes must be reported to the IRS, particularly those involving structural or operational modifications. These changes can be reported on your Form 990 or through direct communication with the IRS Exempt Organizations Determinations Office. When drafting amendments, balance specificity with flexibility. Overly detailed bylaws can trap your organization and require frequent changes. Keep bylaws focused on governance fundamentals while leaving operational details to board-adopted policies. Consider starting with non-controversial changes, such as updating contact information or correcting outdated references. This approach builds momentum and confidence before tackling more substantial governance modifications. A common challenge in the amendment process is securing adequate participation. Low attendance can prevent reaching quorum requirements, delaying necessary changes. Consider scheduling bylaw discussions during well-attended annual meetings or retreats. Sometimes individual amendments aren't enough. If your bylaws are significantly outdated or have become disjointed due to numerous piecemeal changes, a complete revision may be warranted. This involves replacing the entire document with a new, comprehensive set of bylaws. Documentation is essential throughout the amendment process. Keep detailed meeting minutes recording the discussion, votes, and final decisions. Maintain copies of both the previous and amended versions of your bylaws for historical reference. After amendments are approved, ensure all board members, key staff, and relevant stakeholders receive the updated bylaws. Many organizations now maintain their current bylaws on their website or shared drive for easy reference. Regular bylaw reviews, ideally every 2 to 3 years, help keep your governance framework current. These reviews should assess whether your bylaws still align with your organization's mission, operations, and applicable laws. Remember that bylaws should serve your nonprofit's mission, not hinder it. Well-crafted bylaws provide clear guidance while allowing operational flexibility. They establish accountability without creating unnecessary bureaucracy. Amending nonprofit bylaws requires attention to detail and procedural correctness, but the process doesn't have to be overwhelming. By understanding your current requirements, seeking appropriate legal guidance, and following proper procedures, you can ensure your organization's governance remains both legally compliant and practically effective.